Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So today's video, obviously I'm really excited to do because I am talking about two of my favorite things, Disney and makeup, and that is because One Size has collaborated with Disney. So unfortunately the light, because this is so shiny, but One Size collaborated with Disney and they did a Fantasia collab. So very excited. I did buy two of the products. Obviously I bought the face palette, so I'm going to talk about it. I got my Sorcerer Mickey ears and I'm wearing the palette today. So if you came over from my other channel, Shannon Ford, started with a love for Disney and wanting to share my experiences and my knowledge of the Disney parks and Disney Cruise Line. And that's how I started on YouTube. And then the beauty content kind of evolved. And that was the reason why I started this channel, was I needed to break up the content because I found that a lot of people didn't want to, they were at my channel for either one or the other. So it was advised to me to break up the content, which is what I did, but was very excited because this content is kind of serves both. So very excited. I'm a huge fan of One Size Beauty. The products that I have tried have been great. I'm wearing the mascara today. I'm a huge fan of their Beauty Blur Balm. Really, I love it especially when I'm on a cruise. It's fantastic. So their eyeliner. So I have a couple, and I've had a couple of their eyeshadow quads that they came out with last Christmas. So when I saw this, I knew I had to get it. And now I know a lot of people were saying that they thought it was plain. It didn't represent Fantasia. I'm going to disagree. And I watched the launch on Patrick Starr's YouTube channel. He does have a documentary which was about the whole collab. I haven't had a chance to watch that yet, but I did watch him explain how they came up with each shade. And to me, it totally makes sense. Now, I only got the palette and then I also got the puff. I had to get the puff. It's just adorable. I didn't even use it today, but this was $49 and it's free shipping over $50. So I needed to buy a second product and I just had to have the puff. So I haven't used this yet. It's a puff. It's Mickey head. I don't even know if I'm ever going to use it. It's just so cute. But so this is really the only product that I bought. They have a highlighter. They have a beautiful brush that I really wanted, but trying to be a little frugal. The highlighter is amazing because it has some embossing in it. That's pretty incredible. They have the eyeliner, which I already own two, and I didn't need another one. I didn't want it just for the packaging, but I did resist. So those were the couple, and they also have a red lipstick. And the red lipstick, I just have way too many red lipsticks and I don't wear red lipstick. But the interesting thing about the red lipstick is the lipstick matches, it is the color from Mickey's Sorcerer cloak. So it is the exact color. So I was tempted again to get it, but I decided not to, just because I just don't wear red lipstick. So I went with the face palette because the face palette I think is very versatile, even though the colors, yeah, I guess they are a little boring, but I love them. These are the colors that I gravitate to. So I'm going to go through them all right now. So it is called the Storybook Mickey Face and Eye Palette. It is $49, as I mentioned before, and it says a Disney Eye and Cheek palette featuring highly pigmented and multi-finish eyeshadows, blushes, and magical eye and cheek transformers. So the transformers are interesting because the transformers, I really wasn't sure because they have a separate highlighter, and these are the transformers. Really, really interesting. I'm wearing this one today, wore a little bit on my cheek, but then I also put it all over my final eyeshadow look, which it kind of just made it it's very, very sheer. I really liked it. So it's something different that I don't have. I don't need another highlighter, even though I did want the one from Disney, but these are different. These are something that I don't have. So I did do a short with swatches. I will post a link up here. And so now I will say the swatching for these, it swatches okay, but everything applied really well. So the swatching, and I'm not the best at swatching. I'm still, getting used to swatching and trying to learn what works and what doesn't, but it applied better, everything applied better on the eye than it did swatching. So obviously these aren't going to show up too much anyway because they are very sheer, but they did transform. I did put this one all over my eye and it did definitely transform the eye look. Now it says limited edition 10-pan palette, 2 versatile transformers for eyes and cheek, which I just mentioned, 4 pigmented multi-finish eyeshadows. Then there's 4 blushes, 2 blurring and matte, and then 2 are shimmering eye-catching shades. So really quick, let's go ahead and just look at the eyeshadows. So these are very similar to Coco. It was one of his quads last year. I can't remember which one it was. It's very similar to that in shade. Now, the reason why these shades came out the way they are, Broomstick, which is this one right here. Broomstick is actually the exact color of, I believe, and I actually have a Sorcerer Mickey here. So Broomstick is, I think, the same shade as the Broomstick in Fantasia. And if I look, it's very close to his shoe shade as well. So I thought that was pretty, it was really, really thought out. And then there's also, if you watch the development of on Patrick Starr's channel, he talks about the different shades and why they were named different things. And like I said, you know, they got the exact color for the lipstick, which is this red right here. So really, really well thought out. So when you watch that, again, I think it totally makes sense. I absolutely love it. And to me, this is a perfect face palette. Okay, so the shades are Dream, Classical, Broomstick, and D minor. So those are the 4 eyeshadow shades. And then the 2 transformers are Oh Boy, because Mickey always says that. And then this is EYESHADOWS, which is Disney spelled backwards. Now this one has like a duochrome, duo shift to it, which I really liked. I decided not to do that one. I did this one today, but that is EYESHADOWS. So those are the transformers and the eyeshadows. And then for the blushes, you have Symphony and Intermission. These are the 2. I'm just kind of combined them and put them on my cheek. These are the 2 I'm wearing today. These are really pigmented. So these I'm going to have to go in with a very light hand with these. And this is Orchestra and Finale. So this is the palette. Again, I am wearing it today. I'm wearing all but 3. So I'm wearing 7 of the 10. So the ones I'm not wearing are EYESHADOWS, Orchestra, and Finale. So those are the 3 shades I'm not wearing. Wearing everything else. Like I said, I did a short. I'll post it, you know, it should be in it. If not, it's in the link below. But I thought everything applied really well. These, like I said, these are pretty dark. So these I'm going to have to go, and these are very shimmery. So I just blended them together. But I really liked it. Now, if you have that quad and you're not a big Disney fan and you have that quad from last year, I think it's Golden Coco, then you probably maybe don't want this unless you're a big Disney fan. Now, if you are a big Disney fan, then this is to me worth it, because I think it is, to me, this is probably one of the best Disney collabs packaging I've seen. So you'll see here, so you'll see, I haven't taken off the little sticker on the mirror, but this opens up and then you have, so it says makeup is one size fits all. Disney's magic has always inspired me to dream big. I hope this collection inspires you to reach for the stars. So that is, I just love it. I think it's just absolutely beautiful, well thought out. What can I say? I love Disney. I love makeup. I love this palette. Now on the website, it does give you some tips on how to use. It says Oh Boy and EYESHADOWS. Those are the transformers. Layer over or under blush and shadow for a transformative effect. And I did, like I said, I did it over my eyeshadow and it did transform the eyeshadow look. Use on the high points of the face to add light and luminosity. I did that today. It's a little more glittery, but it's fun. You know, it's Disney. It's just fun. Dream, Class, and Classical. Those are the first 2 eyeshadow shades. Use as a base shadow or over darker shadows to add shimmer to your look. So what I did is I used Classical over the lid and the Dream on the high points here and inside the inner lid. Dream is probably my least favorite of the 4 shades. I don't not like it. It's just not my favorite. but it definitely goes with the collection. And then Broomstick and D minor, use in the crease of your lids and blend to add dimension to the eye. So I use Broomstick as the transition shade, and then D minor on the outer corner. And then Symphony, the blushes, Symphony Orchestra, Intermission, and Finale, apply to the cheek and cheekbone area, mix, match, and layer to create countless looks. So yeah, I'm really excited to keep continuing to try this. I'm taking my son to Disney World for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and it's going to be like a really quick trip, just him and I. So this will probably what I take, because this has everything. I can just do a complete look. I've got it. All I need is a bronzer, which I have my one size bronzer that has a bronzer and contour, so I have that. But this has everything. Like it's a complete look. I don't need to pack a separate blush, a separate eyeshadow. It's all right here. So I think these are really great for travel, especially if you're going to be doing like one or two night trips and you don't necessarily want to do separate looks. And with the transformative shades, the glitter, it's really a lot of fun to for the Halloween party. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So, huge fan of this, definitely a fan of the puff. It's just fun. Let me take it out of the package. Okay, so here's out of the package. So, I almost don't even want to use it. It's just so cute. I probably will. I'll probably end up buying another one just to kind of save, but I think it's adorable. Just so much fun. So again, if you are a Disney fan, you like makeup, I think this is one, I'm not a collector of makeup. I don't save packaging. This is one I'm saving the packaging. I'm probably going to leave it in the box. I do plan on using it, but I think it's just a lot of fun. Very easy to use, very simple, and I think it's great. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. You can buy this, I forgot to mention, you can buy this on onesizebeauty.com or at Sephora as well. Both will be links below. If it's an affiliate link, it will have a little asterisk next to it. So with that, bye everyone.